As Israel continues the aerial bombardment of Gaza, Hamas is launching its own rocket fire. CNN's Clarissa Ward has this report from the coastal city of Ashkelon that's come under attack.
A massive barrage of rockets came slamming into this city. Most of them, I should say, were intercepted by the Iron Dome. But since then, really, I would say it was about 4 hours where there was just sort of a seemingly endless cycle of sirens going off, more rockets coming in, people frantically trying to get to shelters. It had been then quieter for a little while. We then heard an announcement over the sort of Hotel Tannoy system telling people to stay in their rooms. And we could hear a helicopter gunship coming from that direction. Turns out, according to Israeli Defense Forces, that there was some kind of a battle where 3 Hamas militants were actually killed. It resulted in a fire as well. We could still smell that fire and sort of see it glowing in the distance back there, but really underscoring that despite what Israeli forces had said earlier in the day, that they were confident that all Hamas militants had been effectively killed or captured and pushed out of southern Israel. In actual fact, it does appear that there are still isolated skirmishes taking place.
These are live pictures from Gaza ahead of an expected ground assault at some point. The Israelis expected to launch that ground incursion into Gaza at some point, given the aerial bombardments can only do so much. And then obviously it could take weeks, if not months. A conflict back in 2014 saw the Palestinian forces, the Hamas forces, hold off for the best part of 50 days. So that was back then. Now, obviously, they've been equipped in a greater fashion. So who knows how long it will take Israel to root out the leadership of Hamas and to destroy Hamas is basically what they're hoping to do. The Israeli Defense Force International spokesperson, Lieutenant Colonel Jonathan Conricus, has told Sky News that more than 360,000 troops have been deployed to the southern border. He added that Israel is under siege on 3 fronts from the Syrian, Lebanon and Gaza borders in just the last few hours. He explains that militant operatives again breached the border.
So it's very much still an active combat area. We have indeed reinforced the area significantly with troops. That is probably why there's reports of incidents, but there are not a lot of Israeli casualties because the area is saturated with Israeli troops. And we have enhanced our troops along the border as well, because there were lots of breaches and openings in the fence. We have plugged those openings and we are guarding them with soldiers and tanks, and we've done earthworks in order to make sure that that area is not open anymore. But whenever night comes, that's a good opportunity to try to infiltrate. And it seems as if Hamas and the Islamic Jihad are extremely committed to trying to get into Israel and kill as many Israelis as possible.